Always love to welcome this guy back to the show, Chef Shahir Massoud, joining us this morning. Good morning, Shahir.
Harry, how are you? Always good to be with you.
Thank you. You know, I have to give you so much credit because I always used to think of turkey, wait for it, I always used to think of turkey as like a festive occasion, right? We bring it out for the holidays, for Thanksgiving, for Christmas, all of that. You have made it an everyday staple, and that's all because of your incredible recipes.
When you think about it, Terry, there's a reason. It's a great lean source of protein. And I've always said turkey, whether it's the breast meat, the thigh meat, you can now buy the individual cuts, especially from Butterball, easy, fresh. It's a blank canvas for flavor. And when you think about over the years, if you go to butterball.ca, I've done all sorts of different recipes, different genres, different marinades, spices, and this one's no different. Today, Terry, I'm going to show you how to make a stir fry, but not just any stir fry. I'm going to make a black bean crispy turkey stir fry with the trick to a crispy, perfect result. So I'm going to use my Easy Fresh. You could use your breast meat or your thigh meat. Just debone it, cut it up into chunks. And after I cut it up into chunks, it kind of looks like this. And you can see I've got it in a marinade, but it's almost part marinade and part dredge.
What's a dredge? Oh, like the flour?
Exactly. And the secret ingredient in this marinade dredge thing is cornstarch. And the reason why cornstarch, so I put a little bit of cornstarch with 1 egg white, and it kind of creates this crust around your turkey. And when you go to sear it in a wok or a skillet on a high heat, it gets golden brown, super crispy, gluten-free also. So a little bit of cornstarch and an egg white. And then from there, you combine, of course, soy sauce. If you can find dark soy, it's kind of a little richer, a little saltier, so a little bit goes a long way. So the soy, the cornstarch, and egg white. And then if you can find oyster sauce or hoisin sauce, like an Asian-style barbecue sauce, right? And then the black bean sauce. And this will be in your specialty aisle, but black bean sauce with, again, more soy and fermented black bean, real deep umami, rich, salty in a good way flavor, and you whisk that together and marinate the turkey. And then on a high heat, you're going to throw it into your wok, and already you can see, I'm going to get in here. Is this bad? Look at this.
Yes.
It's getting crispy. It's getting golden. And that cornstarch and egg white gives it a real crust around the outside. Then scallions, peppers, onions, all in. And I saved some of the marinade on the side. And because it's got a little bit of the cornstarch, it'll thicken and make a little sauce. So now I can pour some in, and right away you hear it sizzling, and that cornstarch in the reserved sauce will coat the turkey, coat the peppers, and once you cascade it over rice or noodles.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Like, this sounds amazing. I mean, the sizzle sounds amazing. I can only imagine how it must smell. Yeah, show it off here.
It smells great, and I gotta show this off. And you're gonna let it reduce for a second. Let the peppers soften and the onions and that cornstarch and the sauce reduce. Now keep in mind, Terry, you know this, I've got 2 little ones. So I've knocked back, I don't have any spice in here, but by all means, pink peppercorns, Szechuan, sriracha, so it's a little bit spicy, a little bit sweet, a little bit tangy.
Yes. Oh, I can feel my cheeks are already starting to pucker just by the sounds of all those flavors. Of course, if we want to find this this recipe, it's on the website, right? You mentioned
butterball.ca. Check out this recipe, and like I said, it's a blank canvas. Whether you're using the thighs, the drums, turkey wings, breast. So many different recipes, so many different genres on butterball.ca.
For any night of the week, not just the holidays. That's why the turkey comes through. Shahir, thanks so much. You came through for us today.
We will talk holidays soon, I'm sure.
I bet we will. We'll have you back again.
Right. Good to see you.
Think Turkey is brought to you by Manitoba Turkey producers and Butterball. Meal ideas online.